It's 2 in the morning, you're scrolling, not looking for anything, just unable to put the phone down. The room is silent, the house is silent. You haven't had a real conversation with another human being all day. Even though you spoke to maybe 30 of them, at work, in passing, in text threads, none of it landed. None of it counted as the thing you actually needed. Or it's a Saturday afternoon. You went to a party. You laughed. You said the right things. You came home, closed the door, sat down on the couch, and felt more alone than you'd felt before you went. I want to tell you something about that feeling. It is not your fault. It is not a mental health condition you have failed to fix. It is a perfectly working signal from a nervous system that is 300,000 years old and is trying to tell you that the environment you live in is wrong. The architecture of modern life is hostile to the kind of connection your biology requires. Your nervous system, the one running you right now, was designed for a very specific kind of life. You lived in a band, somewhere between 30 and 50 people. You knew every one of them, by name, by face, by smell. There was no anonymity in that life. There was no version of you they hadn't seen. The walking was social. The walking was the medium of life, not an interruption to it. You ate together. The meal was the moment the day's separation collapsed into shared presence. You slept in earshot of other humans. Sleep was not a private act. Sleep was a collective act. And your hormones were calibrated for exactly that life. Oxytocin fired when you held the people who kept you alive. And then very recently, we built a world that has almost none of those things. Now look at your day. You wake up alone, or alongside one other person whom you may not have touched in weeks. You go to a job where you are surrounded by people you do not know well, and will likely never know well. You eat lunch at your desk, or alone in your car. You come home through traffic that is hostile and silent. You spend the evening on a couch with a screen that hands you 100 small dopamine hits and oxytocin from absolutely nobody. The loneliness you are feeling is not a malfunction. It is the system working correctly. Across the entire recorded history of being human, there is a recurring practice. People disappear into the silence. Moses goes up the mountain. Elijah goes into the wilderness. Jesus goes into the desert for 40 days. Aboriginal walkabout. Continuous for tens of thousands of years. The young person goes out into country and comes back altered. Going into the silence is not running away, it is recalibrating, letting your nervous system find its baseline. In 1983, I was 17. I left Townsville on a motorbike and went north, ended up in the Daintree rainforest, alone. I raised a Brahmini kite from a chick. I spent days without speaking to another human being. I sat for long stretches with nothing happening. The silence didn't empty me, it put me back together. I am not telling you to leave your life. I am telling you there are small, possible, modern approximations. Walk outside, where the country is. Walk for an hour, by yourself, with no phone. Eat with other humans on a regular basis, not in front of a screen. This is the oldest social technology our species has. Here is the harder truth, before I close. Modern life is structurally hostile to your nervous system. The people who do this work are more present. They are more here. They are running on a nervous system that is closer to the one it was designed to be. The first step is to put down whatever you are holding right now. Sit in the silence for 10 minutes and notice what shows up. I'll see you in the next one. Songs, stories, the long road between who I was and who I'm becoming.